Oh no. No, 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 no. Please just stay away from me. Stay away. Stay away. Hello, everyone. My name is Cash Kaizen, and welcome back to another episode of Valheim. So, in the last episode, you may have seen that our fortifications rather, was tested by quite a big troll. And as much as we tried our best to make the fortification as strong as possible, it seems like it does not prevent trolls from, I guess, just walking around it. So today we need to basically close this section off where the dock or the port is going to be, and then we're going to collect a shit ton of stone because we want to really, I think it'll be best to take this entire structure out and build quite a big, maybe 10 by 10 structure of stone. The only problem is this takes 6 stone to make, so just making a 10 by 10 is going to come to quite a bit of stone. So my idea is we are going to head back to the Black Forest, and if you remember from one of the previous episodes, there was a part where, I think it was episode 6 or so, where we were ambushed by a troll in the Black Forest on our way back home, and there was I would say a skeleton hideout on our way back to our base from that Black Forest area. And my plan is to harvest stone from that area of the Black Forest. So I do want to just increase the height of this area because look at all these guys. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Just want to increase the height because this is where we're going to build the dock and we're going to close it off here. So as long as we have like a straight line, I think I'll be happy with that. Still a bit. Okay. And then we can just flatten this area. So I'm going to close this off with a wall, just like how the rest of the walls are. And then get a 2 by 2. There's no structure there. Need to make it like this. Yeah, not enough stone, but basically that's what I'm gonna try and do. Just make this along there. And I won't need the wooden stakes. I think it should be fine without it. And then I'll make a bit of wall here and then a bit of wall there, and then leave an open space to dock. So that will be fine for the latter parts of this episode. Right now I want to head back to... Oh, this wasn't even equipped. I think when I died I forgot to equip it. So I need to head back to the Black Forest. But so yeah, there are these stone boulders, and I know they're fine for the short term, but if we are to make the level of base that I want to in the swamp, and it's not even going to be extravagant, to be honest, it'll probably be 2 levels, the ground floor level and maybe 1 level above, one level below. But that in itself, I can already tell, is going to cost a lot of stone. If the foundation is going to cost us, if we even do a 10 by 10, that's probably going to be at least, I don't know, 5 stacks, 5 to 8 stacks of stone just for the base. And then we're going to need some for the walls and, everything else. So one place I want to get is the stone here, as well as that thing there. How did he not die in the first shot? So yeah, remember we got attacked by a troll in this area, and I really want to make use of this because I can imagine how much stone is actually here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dig around the edges of this area, and let's see how deep this actually goes. Okay, I think we're already kind of at the bottom. Yeah. I hope it is. There is stone in the middle. So this is something I just thought of, and you can see it's already breaking. So that's exactly what I want. I want it to collapse. And I hope it gives me the stone when it breaks. It's not really giving me the stone, hey? Oh no, it is. I see some sparkles. Yeah, it is. But only one stone. So let us see how far we can go and collect some of this stone. That's exactly what I wanted, guys. This is exactly it. And from there we already got 2 stacks. So that's exactly what I want. And I want to try the same thing on this boulder. You might have to go a little bit deeper because the boulder is much bigger. But I think we can apply the same logic. Let me just finish this first, because... And as you can see, our pickaxe is doing much less work than actually mining entire, you know, parts of a house or stone. I mean, that copper boulders were destroying our pickaxe. Okay, so that's that, and then just 1 or 2 more hits. There we go. Now the entire thing should collapse, eh? Wow, it's raining stone, guys. This is amazing. We even got a bit of... It looks like... Okay, where did you come from, bro? Were you just chilling there? Get out of here. Okay, so... There's so much here we can't even carry it. So now comes in the juicy part where we put in a bench. If only the bench would comply with what we actually want. Yeah. We put our portal. So yeah, my favorite part of base building so far, I would have to say, is getting attacked by random enemies when you think you're just safe. And I think the developers did an amazing job at that. Like, I think it's supposed to be that way no matter what level you are or no matter where you are. As soon as you build some kind of boundary wall, I think they're like, yeah, they are ready to be attacked. Because I mean, it's day 78 is when we actually built that fence, you know, the one we just made. And before that, we never really got attacked to that level where, you know, a troll comes to try and destroy our base, essentially. I wonder how these are doing. Ah, they're all... Let's see if the turnips... They are all harvestable. So this is lovely. I will come back and harvest this. But first I want to get the stone sorted out. And before I forget, guys, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. We are on track to getting 200 subs by the end of the month, or end of 10th of September. That is my goal for the channel. try and grow this community as well as I can. And if you haven't, please hit that subscribe button so you can help us get on the way, join our community, and yeah, try and make this channel the cozy gaming channel that you can just come to whenever you have your rough day, or whenever even you're having a good day, just to, you know, escape for 30 minutes or so. So yeah, thanks guys. So the wife and I were watching this movie called Greenland. The second movie just came out recently on Prime. And if you haven't watched it, it's basically about the end of the world, right? I really enjoy these kind of apocalypse movies, so I wanted to see what it's about. And Gerard Butler is quite a good actor, so I thought we'd enjoy it. And we did. We quite enjoyed the first movie. Essentially, I won't spoil it for you guys who haven't watched it, but essentially the world is ending and the world governments basically were recruiting the, I wouldn't say top officials in different disciplines of the workforce, but maybe different people in different areas of the workforce, like engineers, doctors, things like that. And we are just wondering, like, would that actually happen in our kind of setting where they take just a handful of people to try and continue civilization essentially as we know it? And we were just thinking, because my wife and I are both in healthcare, I'm a doctor, so you're wondering, like, if we were called upon to go to a, you know, special area to try and continue the human race, would we do it? Because it would mean pretty much leaving all your friends behind, all your loved ones, and then only you, your spouse, and maybe your children can go. And then even then you don't really know if you're secured. What if something like, I don't know, an ice age hits and we're not properly equipped? That just means you're just gonna go somewhere, you know, distant and far off, away from everyone that you know and love, and then not really have a chance of survival there. And we're also wondering, would the human species at this point in time, in our like technological advancements, could we survive a major world-ending event? Would we be able to either relocate the human race in space, or could we go underground? Could we move to the oceans? I was very curious to see, like, how would humans actually deal with a world-ending event now, because there's so much like disparity, there's so much, I would say, it still is not breaking, there's so much divide between all different, you know, people of the world. Could we actually come together and try and save the human race? I don't know. It's a very interesting question. I mean, the hopeful person would say, yeah, I mean, we've gone through hectic times as human species before, we can get through it now. But if you think about it, in the last 100 years, the most hectic things that have happened to the human species, other than, say, COVID or the Black Plague, was the World Wars, and those did more damage to the human species than any non-man-made event, you know? If we are so destructive to one another, would we be able to help one another when we really needed it? It's a very interesting thing to ponder on, and something I was thinking about quite a while after we finished watching the two movies. we enjoyed it. We really enjoyed the movie, so I suggest going to watch it. So I only have 3 stacks right now. So you see how like slow it is to do a boulder versus a building. I would have to go through the Black Forest and search for another building, which is not difficult, to be honest. There's so many buildings lying around, so I think I'll probably just do a walk through the forest. Hopefully we don't come across any trolls. The trolls I hate the most are the ones with those sticks. I wouldn't even say sticks, they're holding trees, because they really do damage. So yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think we'd actually survive a cataclysmic event with the current technology that we have? Or do you think that we're better off just saying goodbye to humanity as we know it? I'm gonna keep all these extra things away. I know we do need this head for, and this head for the, what is it called, the bait. And I'll be looking for the next movie, and you know, I don't know what the term is called, but I know it definitely exists, where when you have so much option on something to watch, like whether it's on Amazon Prime or Netflix or Disney, whatever, you know, you choose to watch. When you have so much options, so many different series, so many different movies, you kind of get overwhelmed by the options and you don't know actually what to choose. So the wife and I are currently in that stage. We don't really know what's our next series or movie to watch. I know while I'm like creating content, my wife is watching MasterChef and she's really enjoying that. I'm more into anime stuff. So I've been trying to watch new anime here and there, but I haven't really had the time. I've been investing so much time into creating content, so, and I'm enjoying it. I'm really loving it. That's why I haven't even, like, you know, taken the time to go and watch new anime. But the most recent anime that we watched, the wife and I both, was Witch Hat Atelier, and it's a very nice cozy kind of anime. Obviously there are, you know, the dramas that they have to put in, and I mean, it's great. We actually really enjoy it. So other than that, we looking for another series to watch together. So if you guys have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. We would love to take a look. So I think right now what I'm doing is I'm trying to just get the bottom of this broken, so the rest of it will collapse. But okay, so that's what destroyed that section. I guess it's like in parts. Some parts are supporting others, which is kind of weird, I have to say. Okay, so we have more than enough stone. We have 2 chestfuls, which is pretty much, what is that, 20 stacks. 20 stacks of stone, yeah, 19 and a bit. So that should be enough to really make our fortifications better of the actual base itself, as well as this area here. So I should take a bit of stone just to complete this area. Hopefully this is a bit forgiving with regards to the bottom area of it. Maybe I should... I don't know, it seems okay. And then we can chop down this tree. Let me just get my stuff quickly. So we kind of want this, you know, we'll just make that a bit higher. Want this a bit in a straight line so we can put our ship nicely. And I like symmetry, so has to obviously fit underneath there nicely. These guys really are trying the most. Okay, so that seems like it's pretty much good. I know you guys are gonna say I need a rest up, and of course I do. I just want to try and finish this before I rest up and go fishing. So we need the stone structure. I wonder how we actually... These are just cages. Why would we need a cage? I wonder. Oh, we don't have enough stone. Let's just get enough stone. So our swamp area is quite nice. This is going to prevent people from just spawning in now. And hopefully it's enough to keep the trolls at bay. It'll have to be... I'll do it like this. And the thing is, I know that was just one troll. What if more trolls come through, you know? So now the thing about this area, if I make it a bit downwards, okay, the problem here is that these leeches will try and get in. But maybe... I don't know, let's just try create a bit of a channel. Okay, now this is gonna be annoying, I know. You can just place it here. So if we make a channel just a bit inwards, I hope this doesn't just allow enemy mobs to now just, you know, spawn in. Okay, so that is our basic dock sorted. Obviously we have to bring the boat in, but I'll do that just now when we're going out to get some fish. But that is looking pretty damn good, I have to say. Obviously I'm going to make it look a bit better, put some lights and stuff like that, but it looks great right now. And this is the first time of the history of this channel that we have a secure base. So big up to us, guys. Let me just get some prep stuff done, get the bait, and then we can head out and fish a little bit. Okay, so I did make some fishing bait. I made the mossy and sticky ones. So the mossy, I used the dead troll head, and then the sticky was using the abomination head, or trophy rather. So I made quite a bit. I don't know exactly what will work best in the ocean, if any would work at all. I wonder how, like, what different baits will affect different fish. So we know the normal bait will work in the Black Forest only. Maybe this kind of bait will also work in the Black Forest but on different fish. Maybe, I don't know, we'll just have to experiment. So already I see this big thick-headed it looks like a big head, like that guy. fish. There's also some flying fish. Yes, that's the puffer fish, if I remember correctly now. So I'm gonna try to go a little bit forward and see if that will... There's a lot of fish here. So let's see. I didn't actually... Oh, it's using that bait. Let's try use this sticky one. I have to remember it's a right. Not taking the bait, eh? So maybe it'll have to be the mossy. I'm still moving, which I shouldn't be. Now the pufferfish are behind me, unfortunately. So let's see if this pink colored fish... Not taking the bait either. So then what am I supposed to use? What is it supposed to be used for? Dead trolls in the forest of attract fish to speed up the process with this bait. So maybe this is just... the bait... The fish are used to much worse. What does that even mean? So I don't know if these baits work in the ocean. Maybe... I don't know, maybe there's a different fish in the swamp. Let me try and get these pufferfish. If it doesn't work, then we'll just have to go to the swamp area and see. Let's see that big-headed fish. Yeah, that was the first one that said it didn't take the bite, eh? So we just have to see. Not taking the bait, yeah. So let us go and see if there's different fish in the swamp. At the same time, I want to see if I can go a little bit outwards. If there's any area that's a new swamp biome down below. So we can just scout for iron for the future. And it will be between that area there. When we get there, then I'll do a bit more fishing. But that's kind of unfortunate, I have to say. I thought that... But then again, I haven't tried the puffer fish, only the other fish. So let us try it. You never know unless you actually try. We'll try both. It seems like these pufferfish, as soon as they see me coming, they run away. But one is going... Yeah, no. No one's really taking that bait. Okay, so we know the pink ones don't like it. The pufferfish also don't seem to like it. Yeah, that one just swam away. Didn't even look at it. So I wonder what bait is used for the ocean then, because if they don't like the normal bait, they don't like the mossy or stingy bait, sticky bait. There is still the plains bait, the one that uses the fueling head. But then we'll have to obviously go to that area and get more fuelings, but that is in the future. It's been so foggy, I haven't been able to see anything until now. On the left seems like plains, this is swamp. So now I need to just slow down, go around, because there's no... There's no dungeon in this immediate area. So I'll have to go around and see. Oh no, actually, my bad, there is. I did not see that. So let me just quickly stop here, get this dungeon. So I kind of don't want to travel this far just to get some iron. So if it's the only dungeon in this area, I'll just get the iron. And then what is that circular area there? Let me go and take a look. I highly doubt this has any chests because... Wow, okay. I never had a chest before, but let me look nicely. Yeah, it's weird. Why would you even have this if there's no goodies? But I'm curious about the structure. What is this? What is it supposed to be? It's a pit. It's just for droggers, unfortunately. Okay. Ah, great. I forgot my key. Fantastic, guys. But it looks like there are quite a few dungeons here. So I'll just label. Oh no. And I don't have potions. So there are 3 here. 3 dungeons. Yeah, unfortunately I forgot my key. So the plan is I will come back here and explore for iron. Let us just head back home and do some fishing from our swamp. And then, yeah. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Please, just stay away from me. Stay away. Stay away. Really, bro? Really? No. Oh, scheiße. No, please, just stay away. Stay away from me. Guys, this is not great. This is not great at all. My ship is not doing the best. I just have to hope that we can make it back home in one piece. Okay, we seem to be safe. My goodness, I was clenching like a mofo. So yeah, it's so misty here. I cannot see anything, so I don't know if there's anything closer by. But essentially, there's no fishing. Let's just get rid of these so we can actually see our base a bit better. So we know there's a lot of dungeons here. So we'll definitely be back there soon to get more iron. And it's fine, we don't need the iron at this moment. We did plan to just deal with our base. So let us just head back home. We'll do a little bit of fishing and then round up the episode. Okay, so let us head back to this fishing. Hopefully we have enough stamps and we are fully rested, so everything should go according to plan. But we are getting to the end of the episode. If you guys have any suggestions, please let me know. You guys know I'm always open to every and all suggestions. Let me know what you guys do when it comes to fishing and what you enjoy most about fishing. Yeah, I know this fish is just very difficult to catch unless you have a lot of stamps. So I have to be close to the ground when it's either when it must be like really close to me, or I need to be close to the ground. And I know the skeleton is like up my ass, but I need this fish. Please, brother. Please. Yes. Yes. We got a giant herring. We got one, guys. We got one. Line broke. Yeah, bro. It's fine. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to see like what fish is in the swamp and what we can do with the fish. I mean, that's the most important thing. It's a new fish that we got. Nothing came up to say that we have any new cooking ingredients, but let's just see what comes up if we cut it up. No, nothing. It's just literally just raw fish. So maybe when we unlock the next ingredients, then there'll be maybe another recipe with fish stew or something of the like. But for now, it seems like this is the maximum type of food that we will get in this area. Why? Okay, why would I do that? Why would I just do that? I have no idea why I did that, but anyway, I think that is the most amount of food we can get from our current level, and that's fine. We don't need to worry too much about the food. The food will always be there. So we have plenty of stone, right? We have, I think, 2 boxes full. Not really 2 boxes, maybe slightly less, but we have enough, I would think, to comfortably upgrade our base. And I think that will be perfect for the next episode, where we pretty much demolish most of this base and create a nice stone structure. I know in terms of actual durability of the entire base, not just of the house, it wouldn't make much of a difference because I can just repair as I go. Yeah, of course, this bloody... I'm actually just gonna leave you there. You must look stupid because you look actually really dumb right now, brother. Yeah. What do you have to say for yourself? What do you think this is? You better run. You actually better run. Oh, you're doing me dirty. You, just because you can't get to me, you want to damage my stuff. Bro, that is so low. Like, what kind of human were you? Oh, you think that's gonna aggravate me to come down there and fight you? Is that what you think that's gonna happen? Brother, please. You look foolish. Just go home. Just go and rest. You know, some people, they just don't listen, guys. Some people just, they can't get it into their their skulls. But anyway, guys, that is the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like button if you're enjoying the series. If you haven't already, please also watch the Pal World videos that are coming up. Those are really exciting too. So as always, I will see you in the next video. Ciao.